Everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you here today with an article from the Washington Examiner. It's a little bit of a different place that I get some news from, but I found this on Twitter from one of my Twitter follows, Stephen L. Miller, who's a legit great follow. Definitely go follow him if you want some serious snark attached to some of your political stuff, but he also does something really good that he's going to be pointing out here, which is that he holds media fact checkers' feet to the fire because they tend to miraculously only lean in one political direction, which is probably not yours. So I like the fact that he does that and calls them out basically every time something happens. So the article, again, from July 20th from the Washington Examiner, says Twitter's Community Notes is doing media fact checkers' job, and let's go see what it says. It says, of all the changes that have come to Elon Musk's Twitter, Community Notes, a fact-checking feature, has been the most consequential. Community Notes offers both neutral fact-checking and context, but it's also shining a glaring spotlight on how many in the media have abandoned their job responsibilities under President Joe Biden, responsibilities that they dutifully and eagerly performed under Donald Trump. And there's an extra space there between the comma and his name, but whatever. I'm an idiot that sees that sort of stuff. So CNN's Daniel Dale, for example, and this is one of the guys that Stephen Miller goes hard in on, is him and Glenn Kessler, whose name I see coming up soon, who's from, I believe, the Washington Post. Yeah, it says right there, Washington Post. But yeah, he goes hard after these two guys. So let's go see what he says here. Should be fun. So the CNN's Daniel Dale, for example, was hailed and praised for his rapid fact check segments on then President Donald Trump. His Twitter bio currently reads, fact-checking the president. Unfortunately, it seems that Dale's Twitter bio needs a community note. I'm sorry, that just hit me. It's really funny. Says he has only fact-checked President Joe Biden once in the past 90 days. Similar is the experience of the Washington Post's Glenn Kessler. In April 2021, Kessler tweeted that the news outlet would discontinue a record of false and misleading claims by Biden. Wow, really? That seems a bit... that seems a bit disingenuous, but okay. It says Kessler has not been as rigorous in fact-checking the current president. And of course, at this point, you need to ask yourself why. Why would they do that? Especially coming from CNN and the Washington Post. So it says this is where Twitter's Community Notes has picked up the slack. It says just this week, 2 tweets from the POTUS account were corrected with additional context. The Biden POTUS account tweeted, 1 year after its launch, our administration's 988 suicide and crisis hotline, 988 suicide and crisis hotline has helped 5 million Americans when they needed it most. I didn't realize that was part of an actual phone number. So, it says Twitter's Community Notes corrected the claim with the context that this change was proposed in August of 2019. Oh, who was president then? It says it was signed into law on October 17, 2020 by President Donald J. Trump. How about that? The states had until July 2022 to switch over to 988. All right. It says on the previous day, POTUS account tweeted, right now, real wages for the average American worker is higher than it was before the pandemic, with lower wage workers seeing the largest gains. That's Bidenomics. And I love how they say stuff that's like obviously false. It says that's Bidenomics. And then people, all, including the community notes, come out and are like, yeah, what you just said is complete BS. And it's always like the opposite of what they say. So Bidenomics is not good. It says, Twitter's community also corrected the president's account on this with several notes, one stating, the tweet's claim about real wages contains a factual error. On March 15th of 2020, when U.S. COVID lockdowns began, real wages adjusted for inflation were $11.15. As of July 16th of 2023, real wages are $11.05. Real wages remain lower, not higher, than before the pandemic. So that's Bidenomics, folks. There you go. Says these are just 2 recent examples of how Twitter's community, which is made up of Twitter's user base and is anonymous, is doing the job that media fact checkers have stopped doing. At best, this new feature highlights how the media treats presidents differently. At worst, it makes the media look like a collective of biased political operatives who hold Democratic presidents to different standards. That's 100% true. So it says, fortunately, this transition of responsibility shows that independent media is thriving. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. It totally is. And that's for folks out there that, if you're not on a political side, this is where you need to find your information, is independent media. Don't go to any of the mainstream media things. And what did I just click on that did that? Let's get rid of that. Go look at find independent media. Like don't watch Fox News, don't watch MSNBC. They've both got slants to them. I don't watch either one of those. This is where I find all my information, is independent media, and that's formulated a lot of the things that I think today is because of that. So yeah, highly recommend it. Again, go check out this Twitter account right here, Red Steez. That is Stephen L. Miller's account. You should definitely go ahead and do that. But this is 100% spot on, and definitely check out his tweets that go up against Daniel Dayhill and Glenn Kessler, because they're hilarious. And yeah, just do that. You'll have a lot of fun with that. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you think that Twitter's community notes is doing the media fact checkers job? Do you think the media fact checkers absolutely suck balls at what they do? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Talk to you soon.